Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of September 2019 has in store for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is the Justice in reverse. This could speak about not taking responsibility for your actions, trying to dodge a bullet, blaming others. This could also be legal complications or complications in general. And this could also be your inner critic being in full effect. This could also point to you have done something wrong or somebody has done something wrong and they need to come clean. And this could also just talk about unfairness. Next, we have the Three of Wands, and this is completion of initial stages. You know, your ship's coming in, things are going and heading in the right direction, you feel more confident. And this could also be possible travel as well. With this, it can mean if you have a business or you have a venture, you have something that's taking off, you're going to have to stay committed to it. And it also points to expansion, getting bigger, thinking bigger, seeing the bigger picture. And it's usually meaning that you're going to have to stretch beyond your comfort zone a little bit. Right, next we have the Four of Wands. This is stable foundation, happiness, enjoying the fruits of your labors, marriage, community, the home, celebration, parties, gatherings. This could also be a possible new home or renovation to a current home. Alright, the Hangman in reverse. This is a stalling. Usually out of fear for, suffering. Some type of standstill without resolution or movement. You could be restricted or stopped by others. This could also point to a positive time to move forward, like everything's aligned, so go, go, go. Alright, next we have the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is successful gains, sharing, karma, gifts, charity. Results are beginning to manifest, and you have enough to share with others. But if this is charity, whether it's giving money, resources, or time, or expertise or advice, whatever that may be, that you are sharing or someone is sharing with you, it's short term. It's not a long-term solution. And this is all about kindness and karma. Alright, here we have the Five of Swords in reverse. This is a desire to forgive or reconcile. This talks about resentment as well. Maybe winning isn't worth it. This way it's like winning at all costs, unbridled ambition, and maybe you see here it's just not worth it. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the possible issues or problems that it could entail. And this could also simply point to the conflict may be worse than you realize. The Ace of Swords in reverse. This is confusion, chaos. It's not a good time to make decisions, and you need to think things through a little bit more rationally before you move into something. And this could also be you're unsure about which path to take. Okay, here we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and this could be gossip, isolation, overindulgence. It's not a time to celebrate or socialize. You could be losing touch with friends here. Right, next we have the Tower card in reverse, and this is disaster avoided or either delaying disaster. And it could also be just the fear of sacrifice or suffering. But another thing about this card is it could also mean on the flip side that you are the one initiating the change. And you're questioning values, beliefs, purpose, and meaning. You're the one ready to make that change and initiate it. Alright, here we have the Eight of Wands. This is swift movement, speed coming in. It's really fast. Move, move, move. And it can be news coming in. This could also point to travel, sometimes by air or plane. If it's not that, it can point to being laser focused on your intentions and striking while the iron's hot. And this could also be your plans are taking off, rapidly, with great haste, moving it. All right, here we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is legacy, inheritance, property, the breadwinner, the provider. All is well. This could point to trust, deeds, wills, loans, important documents like that. Property. Okay, it could revolve around property. But this could also talk about family as well. The family unit, like a reunion where you get with a lot of people. Okay, next we have the Lovers in reverse. This is an ending of a relationship or a breakup. This could also be conflict or loss of balance, maybe a break in communication. Could be the foundation of a relationship is cut off. And it could just say the unity or harmony has become lopsided. And it could point that you're avoiding responsibility. And whatever this is going on here, it could say that you need to make amends, like if you're in an argument or, something like that. Next we have the Three of Swords, which is sadness, grief, loss, heartbreak, a low point, something that's knocked you down. It can also come out of the blue. It can be suffering or a breakup or some bad news. And it's got you mentally upset. All right, so I see two different things here, okay? Firstly, I'm going to cover that this may be a trip to a family, to see family, or to have a family gathering of some sort where everybody's getting together and you have the initial plans set and you're ready to go and you're ready to move forward. And with this Hangman in reverse, it could say go, but I'm almost wondering if there's something halting you up, restricting you, either someone else or something, from getting to this gathering, or either other people are not able to make it. Maybe you're waiting on them to come in to this gathering to see your family or something like that. You're waiting for them to come visit, or you're going to go visit someone, because with this Justice card here, there is some kind of unfairness or something's not working out. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be legal complications. It could just simply mean complications. And with this Hangman in reverse, I did pull a clarifier for that. And I got the Nine of Cups, which is like that happiness, that wish come true, that joy, that all that. And I was like, well, okay, so that means it's moving forward, but something just didn't add up to me, so I pulled another clarifier. And I got the Star in reverse, which is like hopelessness, faithlessness. Why has this happened to me? Why have I always got the short end of the stick? So I'm wondering if there's some kind of celebration or family reunion or gathering of some sort, and you're waiting for people to come in, or you're waiting to go, and you're excited about it and you really want to go and things, but something's restricting you, and now you're like, crap, why does this have to happen to me? Or to them. Why does this got to go on? And it could be that with this Six of Pentacles here, since it is like the kindness and sharing and resources, it could be, where everybody's coming together for that gathering, and it could be maybe you don't have enough money to get there, or perhaps there could be some money with issue that comes up. I don't know why that comes to my mind. That it could be that you're needing help with money to get there, to go to this, perhaps. Or it could be that, with a party, you got to get everything ready and hand out stuff and make stuff, for a party. But I almost get like there could be a money issue, and maybe somebody's going to lend you the money. Like it could come up that you can't get there, and then you might get the money to be able to get there, or having to discuss. It could revolve around money issues, not having enough, or maybe having enough to share with others to help them get there, or something like that. I just get that feeling there. And then with this Five of Swords in reverse, it could be a disappointment that he had gone through, and there could have been some arguments, and now it's like, okay, let's rethink about what we got to do. Or it could be worse than you realize, like it's just not going to work. Maybe putting money somewhere else, or a different resource, or figuring another way to do something, and it might not turn out the way you want. And I did pull a clarifier for that, and I got the Ten of Wands, which is saying to you that you might have to work harder to get the money to be able to go. Or it could be that you're going to have to let some things go. You know, you can't, like, it's like winning at all costs, whatever it takes for me to get there. And you might just not have enough money to do it on hand. And maybe you need help from someone else and it's just not working. And it's like you're just going to have to maybe let some certain things go. Because with the Ten of Wands, it's like you're taking on too much, or maybe you're working so hard or overworking trying to make this happen to get things off the ground. It could be that as well. And it may not go the way you want, or to either fix the problem. It could be that way, two different ways there. But with this Ace of Swords, it's like I'm unsure about the path. I almost get like, because with this Ten of Wands, you're taking on so much, and sometimes you like overdo it. And it might be that you have to let certain things go, like trying to make it work, trying every which way you can to make it happen, and it just might not happen. And it might not go the way you plan. Because with this Ace of Swords in reverse, it can mean chaos. You know, like you got to think things through. And it's not a time for celebration. And it may be that you're cut off from your friends. You're not going to be able to get to go to this gathering if it's to meet friends or family or whatever. Or they're coming to see you. It might not be you the one to do it. It could be them. They can't do it. They've had work come up. You know, or an unexpected bill or something's not right. And they're like, I have to work, or I've got to do something. I can't make it. Or, you know, I'm just going to have to let this event go. And it's kind of chaotic and confusing, and you're like unsure what to do, and it's like you can't celebrate, or you can't, and it's like things are going to have to change. It's just going to have to change. It's not going to go the way you expect, or either you're trying to change this fact that you might not be able to see your friends or your family, and you might not be able to go to the celebration, and you're upset about it, and it could have come out of the blue. You know, it could have been a bill or something that has popped up. I'm going to pull a clarifier real quick. Because this this Six of Pentacles is bothering me. So I'm just going to pull a clarifier for this Six of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, alright. You're giving me a lot here. What have we got going on? I thought I saw another one. Let's see what's going on. Because it gives me a lot. It could be like contemplating whether to ask someone for help, maybe a parent of some sort, and the answer you get might not make you happy. Like I'm saying, you might not have the funds to get there, or they might. It could be a parent that can't get there, and you're contemplating whether you should ask them, or you know, maybe they are contemplating whether they should ask, and it's like not fulfilled, like it's not turning out the way you expect. Okay, so I'm kind of getting that feeling here. It's like, you know, really putting in the work, really doing it, and you're contemplating. But I really get like this could be like asking a parent, you know, considering about asking a parent, you know, maybe they can lend me the money to get there, and it might not turn out the way you expect. So, yeah, there is that there, and it's like just things aren't going to happen the way you want them to. And with this Eight of Wands, it may happen. You may be able to change it here. Since this is a change card, perhaps maybe you did ask, or you figured something out and you are able to go. But I almost get that there's some news that's going to come in. And the reason I say that is I pulled a clarifier for that. Since this is like information coming in, you could fly there. This could be a flight. But I did pull a clarifier for that Eight of Wands, and I got the Seven of Swords, which is meaning there's some kind of deceit or missing or hidden information, or this could just be strategic or trying to find a way around it on how to get there. Okay, because it's like I'm trying to figure out how can I get there, what can I do, like mentally in your mind scattering around, like what can I do, can I do this, can I do that, you know, behind the scenes about how can I get there, how can I get there, and to this family, to visit family. And I get a feeling with this Lover's card in reverse, it might not happen, considering it's next to this Three of Swords, is the choice is going to have to be made. And with this, it's just like two opposing forces. Can I go? Can I not go? Can this work? Can I not? You know, like maybe you don't have enough money to make it. And it's like, because sometimes the Lover's card can represent choice. The choice is I can go or not go. I can go or not go. And it's like that has to be made. And I get the feeling, since these are the two last cards, that the choice might end up being not going to get to go. So it could be that you hit complications and you're not able to go, and it kind of feels unfair that you don't get to. Or either if it's not you, it could be a family member or a father figure, or possibly, since this is fire energy, I do believe the Emperor is fire energy, so it could be an Aries that is coming, or something like that. Maybe you're going home to visit a father or something like that, family or friends. That's what I get here. All right, sorry. Next, if it is not about that, I see this as the initial stages are being put in place about purchasing a home or moving home. Or renovating a home, and something has come to a halt over a loan or how you get money or receive money, and it's like your dreams and wishes to have this home or have this renovation or something, and it's just not panning out the way you hoped, and you're kind of upset about it because the loan might not come through because there may have been some missing information, or there's something that has to be let go. Or it may be that something was worse than you realized. Or it could have been like the loan was too much, or the money didn't come in, it was worse than you realized. Like it could have been, oh, I want to get this house, or I want to get that, and then you find out that it's going to cost a lot more than you realized, and you might not have it. And there's like this chaos, and you can't think things clearly. You can't see things clearly right now. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going to happen? There's confusion. And avoid decisions right now, and it could be that it's not a time to celebrate, and you might feel isolated as if you're cut off. And it could be a group situation, like maybe like if it's realtors, or if it's a group of people, or if it's the other people that are involved in this situation, whether it's the loan company or whatever. There's some kind of confusion going on, or trying to get things to work out and get to that completion state, and it might not be happening, and it's like, oh my God, something's come up and it's changed everything. It's thrown it's thrown what they call like, I'm trying to think of the word, thrown something in the mix, put a kink in your operation, and you're wanting to move forward, and there might be news coming in that we have to find another way around this, or there's something that we've missed or that was hidden or mistaken, because with the Seven of Swords, it can talk about deception, trickery, tactics, and you may have to use shortcuts. And it can also be trying to leave responsibility. Like I said, maybe you're trying to get a home or renovate a home, and this is your dream, but it's not moving forward the way you want. And it could be that the loan that you're going to have to take out is more than you expected. Like I said, this could be contemplating whether I really want to take this on or not, because it could be that you've realized, is this really what I want to do? Do I really want this? I've got it started and it was my dream. Maybe I'm not really fulfilled by it, and I'm kind of contemplating it, like how much work is going to have to go into keeping this up, and how much money I'm going to have to spend, and how much work I'm going to have to put in. And it's like maybe worse than what I realized, and now I'm kind of confused whether I want to do it or not, and it's kind of like I'm backing away from it, isolating myself from the situation. I'm trying to figure out if this is what I truly want or not. And I'm like mulling it over in my mind. Do I want this? Do I want to have that deed or have all that bills? And it's like I have to make a decision whether I want the property or to let it go again. So that could deal with property or a home or something like a renovation, and you're like, do I really want to take this on or not? And there could be some complications getting to the point that you want to get to. Could be some information comes in and you're not happy with what's happening. Now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do now. Maybe I have to let that property go, or let this dream that I had go. All right. So do know this is general, and it may not resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like something personal and private tailored to you, head on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings, and book an appointment with me. I would love to do a reading for you. But this is the reading for Pisces for September. Leave me some comments below. Love to hear from you guys. But until next time, many blessings. Love you. Bye.